said J. Cole. I don't look at him the same. He ain't come outside. Sometimes you tell me, Joe, you want the 100 million, this, that, you got to say the truth. I don't look at him the same. The fucking sword is dull. I don't care what he spit. Because I've been listening to him spitting. I always said he's one of the greatest. And all that is irrelevant to me when you talking all that gangster shit and they call you to the yard and you don't step outside. I can't look at you.
Guys, the content that I have for you today is in response to J. Cole's new freestyle, Bronx Zoo freestyle, off of his Birthday Blizzard 26 mixtape that he just dropped. It's 4 tracks that was released the day before his 41st birthday. So happy B-Day to J. Cole. And a lot of y'all might think while I give this commentary, I'm actually not a J. Cole fan. I'm actually a J. Cole fan. I like J. Cole. I'm not a huge J. Cole fan. I've actually grown to appreciate him a lot more than I have in the past. But before we get into the actual freestyle that he dropped, and I can't play it, but I'm going to read some of the lyrics from it for you. I'm going to play some clips here that kind of predates what he says in this. So this is from the Joe and Jada show, and this is Fat Joe speaking on why he personally does not look at J. Cole the same anymore. Let's go.
Oh, you said J. Cole. I don't look at him the same. He ain't come outside. Sometimes you tell me, Joe, you want the 100 million, this, that, you got to say the truth. I don't look at him the same. The fucking sword is dull. I don't care what he spit. Because I've been listening to him spitting. I always said he's one of the greatest. And all that is irrelevant to me when you talking all that gangster shit and they call you to the yard and you don't step outside. I can't look at you. That's like you seeing the dude who they always told you, and you know you always thought he was tough. And you see some other kingpin nigga, some smack his cheek off and the nigga, my bag. And
look, you see, I see Jada's face just now. Look at Jada's face.
Dude who they always told you, and you know you always thought he was tough. And you see some other kingpin nigga, some smack his cheek off and the nigga, my bag, and walk off. I'm keeping it a buck with you. That's how I look at this shit.
The music, man. The music is great.
I don't give a fuck if you lose. I never forget Everlast and Eminem. Everlast definitely knew he couldn't beat Eminem, but he came outside to the yard. He came outside. And so that's just how I look at it. Big up J. Cole, the whole crew, North Carolina and all that, but he caught stage fright.
So when I first heard him say it, I was like, do I really look at J. Cole differently? And, you know, me personally, I didn't necessarily have a problem with J. Cole bowing out of the whole battle. In retrospect, it seemed like it was actually the smart decision to make because y'all saw how that battle ended up going. I mean, niggas got railroaded. And had J. Cole been a part of it, who knows, who says that it would have been the same outcome for Cole that it was for Drake.
I shouldn't have dissed you, it was the lamest shit I could have done. I'm disturbing my peace, now I'm reminded why for the last 10 years I've been able to give me some sleep. I hope that the homie don't feel no type of way about it. I just responded for show, to call your shit trash when really you wanted the best in this game. And you know that I know, everyone wanted to see the bloodshed, so I had to turn into quitting, cause this will be Kill Bill by the time this beef is over. But that is not what I'm feeling, I had to kill it, it didn't sit right with my spirit. I feel like it's making me weirder, I look in the mirror and don't see familiar. Apparently now that I killed it, it's clearer. You know the dream, Bill, no Kendrick is one of the realest to step to the mic. If Kendrick is Prince and Drake is Mike, then I am like Stevie and Ray mixed with Ike. If anything that I say make you feel a type of way, go ahead and type away, yo, we could meet up like men, address with your chest, say whatever you gon' say. But no, it's all love from the kid, and I mean that from the top of my ribs. I am too grown for beefing the rap, I'm trying to get right and repent for my sins. We should be better as black men. They say I'm committing a rap sin by saying I was wrong, but in the long run I'm at peace at the end. Yo, you apologizing to a nigga that started a rap battle with you? At least drop a real diss track first. It's like a nigga hit you and you apologize for balling your fist up. What else you supposed to do with it? Scream black power?
However, you know, J. Cole just decided, hey, I'm just gonna step away from it completely. And that's cool because that was the mature, respectable thing to do. But this is hip hop. Now, if you want to be a grown man and just be a good man and a dope recording artist, cool. But if you want to be, I'm the top of the game and can't no rapper see me, it's like Fat Joe said, you got to come outside to the yard when people call you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ducking no smoke. So I don't have a problem with J. Cole leaving the battle, but you can't be popping the same shit after you leave the battle. Let's go.
Supposed to come outside, man. He did.
He did, man.
All right.
Bowed out gracefully, but that don't never mean he wasn't. I mean, where we come from, all call outs.
What they say in the Game of Thrones, what they say, the North never forgets. Remember when the Starks come? They got the North never forgets. Yeah, you're not waiting 6 months to let the smoke clear to come back outside and talk legendary and all that. Like, it's like the North never forgets.
Into that. He just ended what he into.
All right.
The new
Coming
shit,
from you,
shit is crazy.
you go to war. Jadakiss go to war.
He said me, I'm different.
Go to war.
Yeah.
I'm a J. Cole fan. I'm just telling you, they don't hit me as tough. You know what I'm saying? If Fat Joe talking all that Fat Joe the gangster, there's a video of me getting my face smacked off. You ain't gonna hear Flo Joe the same. You gonna be like, man, and that was your face smacked off in public. Was like, yo, and you said, no, I rescinded. I'm coming back. No, I didn't mean it. You know when you riding bike and then you do the pedal backwards, the shit pedals backwards?
Roll back.
That's what he did. He rolled back, brother. You know when the fucking 10 speed be going tick, 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 tick? Yo, you know when you hear this shit? No, you hear the tick, tick? The tick, 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 tick. You know when your shit going back?
Yeah, but when you roll that shit back with the metal pedals and that scrape up your shins.
Kill you.
It's over.
He's coming great.
Cause let me tell you something, man. They screwed his head off the big three. Is he in the big three?
I don't like that terminology, so give me a pass. But they better screw his shit back on after you.
Listen, let me tell you something. Live, no matter what you call it, in your biggest heyday, no matter what, you
it's all about the music. You going off the internet.
I'm not going off the internet. I'm talking.
Head ports got to go back on where.
I'm talking about hip hop, right? So what I'm saying to you is, you guys were fucking miniature compared to 50 Cent just sold 30 million records. You went at him. You went to the yard with the sword.
Answering your own question.
What's that?
He could sell 100 million. The bars and the power of the people in the street made all of that shit irrelevant.
He didn't come outside.
That's the point.
Jada.
That's the point.
It's all in the music. You talk about knocking them out the park.
All right, so let me go back a little bit. So this is one of the few times that I actually agree with Joe and disagree with what Jada's saying. Now, I understand what Jada's saying in terms of, like, Cole still got dope music, so, you know, why look at him differently? But I understand exactly what Joe was saying. He's like, look, in our day when we was coming up, if you got called out, you came outside and you showed up.
I ain't top 10, I'm top 7. All your dogs get to barking, I'ma send them dogs to heaven, nigga. Either kill or be killed. Even Prince outlived Mike. Conrad Murray is the dealer, nigga. Fuck the big three, nigga. It's just Big Me. You may think I stay dolo, I roll deeper than Big Meech. So yeah, I'm choosing violence. No subliminals on this version. I slick back Cole's locks and leave Drake Bud Reds burning. Okay, can you put the sound of a German gunshot in reverse? Then on the fourth bar, pitch it down 42 semitones so it sounds like the devil. And then add the sound of backboard glass falling on top of a half-blind baby in Denver. Oh, he talked about my hair, now it's a problem. Does he not know those were 24 karat Versace barrettes? My hairstylist made $350,000 off me that day, and I ain't even tipping. Oh my God, I gotta kill Kenny. He don't have good times cause he burning all his pennies. Whoa, y'all leave the country to meet hoes. We ain't passport bros, we property bros. Buy a whole borough for my baddies. A town for sexy red cause I'm a rich baby daddy. For all the dogs, gave you bitches free bones. You was a top dog, now you will be shown. You so adorable. You know what I'm saying, Drake? I don't know how this dude think he can do what I do, how I be doing it like when I be doing it, but he don't be doing it like how I be doing it. I guess I gotta make an example out of him. This what happen when the goats end up in drama. He not a goat, so I call him Kendrick Lamar. Even in Compton, they salute me like a general. I drop gems, you don't gotta mine them like minerals. I'm the prime principal, the top teacher, the leader. These bands ain't gonna dry up when I'm block bleeding. Cold World is the one, I'm saying it right here. And Dreamville is just Kendrick's worst nightmare.
I'm glad that he actually used the Lox as an example, because the Lox, D-Block, G-Unit, Dipset, I always used them as an example of when I was coming up, Rockefeller, when I was coming up, if I had beef with you, it wasn't just me and you beefing. It was my record label versus your record label. And it was a new mixtape dropping every week between the two. You drop a mixtape one week, we drop a whole mixtape. 17 songs of niggas rapping over other niggas' beats that's already out, that's already been out, or songs that just came out. And it ain't no subliminal shit. See, this new way of dissing nowadays, everything is subliminal. You don't say niggas' names. It's like a gossip battle. When I was coming up, a battle was F you, F your family, F your mama, F your record label, your crew, whoever. You know, I might go as far as the disrespecting the city that you from, but I gotta come there and perform. So we already seen what happened with Big and Pac, so I might not go that far. But I'm gonna do the most to diss. A diss was actually disrespect. Disses nowadays sound like a slap on the hand, a slap on the wrist, some simple shit. But before we continue on, let me give y'all a little bit of lyrics from this Bronx Zoo freestyle. So J. Cole is rapping over the Biggie Smalls, actually it's Puffy's song, Puff Daddy, Biggie Smalls, Busta Rhymes song, Victory. And I'm gonna skip through some of these lines right here. Somewhere along the way, I hate to say we lost shame. Grown men peddling gossip of all things. I remember when it was rapping and ball playing. Now the bread and butter is yapping and parlaying. Oh man, your name's a big conversation. Max deals for Luka Doncic lobbing the 8. And no, nowadays you can make a grip commentating if you master 2 skills, either dick riding or hating. Just look around, the hating, the dick riding is blatant. Tell mommy your ticket to finally live out of her basement was found in one magical word in this engagement, and nothing brings that like drama. You might wanna. Personally, I don't write comments, I write commas. Withdrawals from pitches, the pen draws, the fall off. They wanna know if this the end all be all to this rap game. He's trained at CPR. I said some of those kind of off flow, but I only heard the song 2 times. So for me to only have heard it twice and kind of remember that flow, I think it's pretty impressive. So you can say that these are subliminals aimed at Fat Joe, because he's talking about how the bread and butter now is gossiping and peddling drama and, you know, dick riding and hating, and it's all for engagement. Like, bro, if you talking about Fat Joe, just say Fat Joe's name, nigga. Call the nigga Cap Joe. Say something about the word. Mention a blue cap in that verse so we know exactly who you talking about. This the shit I don't like. This is bro, we grown fucking men, my nigga. If you feel like a nigga, oh, he don't look at me the same, well, fuck it. I don't need him to look at me the same. You, nigga, you were lame. You capping, you Fat Joe, and you Cap Joe, and nigga, stub your big toe, and I don't know, shit. Nigga, the fuck?
I'm on my shit again. Borrow Ken for a verse, that's right, I Ritalin. Now calm down, Mr. Giles, I ain't mean to offend. Let's be grown ups, I'm busy like a bone thug. Appreciate the connection, but got my own plug. The glass house is nice, I'm trying to get my stones up. Why diss me instead of just saying you miss me? My cream crispy, need crazy money, I want my donuts.
Cole, I respect you, and this verse is dope, but don't you think if you would have just dropped this from the jump, Cam would have never sued you? I mean, even if you just did the interview, then people wouldn't have to subscribe to my YouTube channel just to hear you diss Cameron.
They think Cole is sweet till they get a lump of it. I take an old rapper's heart and rip a chunk of it. I don't know what's on their mind, but outgun butted. It wasn't smart to diss me, now I gotta dumb it. He must be on drugs, I think he love using. Between Dame and Cam, Harlem niggas love suing. He mad I ain't did a feature or an interview. Don't make me turn these niggas' lives into interludes.
Hold on, bro. I ain't never heard you go like this. You getting real disrespectful now.
You sure you want to say this, my nigga? I don't want you beefing with the whole Dipset. You know them niggas wear whole taxidermy eagles on their chains, okay? I don't want them to bronze your dreads and wear them around their neck.
Respect the legends, but idols become your rivals and get their face tatted, and I ain't talking about tribal. I got some hitters around that's on the Bible. One call and they going west just like Fievel. You sound a little too prideful, like you still the man. Come while you film me your show and just kill a cam. And I'm still a fan, but don't make me carry you. Ask Pastor Beth to pray for me after he bury you.
Well, since you went to cranklucas.com and downloaded this Ready for War beat, I want my money too. They saying that if you go through this, he's talking about Kendrick and Drake and all that. Look, you can't apologize and bow gracefully out of a battle and then turn around and try to send subliminal shot, not even direct hits, but subs. You sending subwoofers at niggas because you woofing. You sending subwoofers at niggas after you done gracefully bowed out, after the smoke done cleared and the war's over, years later? Nah. We not doing that. I can't respect that. I'm not saying that's what Cole is doing. That's what the internet is saying. That's what the internet is saying. And sometimes, you know how niggas be saying, fuck the streets. The street shit ain't where it's at. Sometimes I'll be like, man, fuck the internet. Because the internet be reaching. The internet shit, the niggas on the internet think they got shit so figured out. And it's like, y'all have no fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? But I think that going back to the Kendrick and Drake portion of the battle, again, I think that even with They Not Like Us coming out and being as big of a hit as it was, hit records are Drake's lane. So if I'm Drake, I would have just made nothing but hit records dissing Kendrick. And who knows, I might have still ended up being looked at as I lost that battle, but in the long run, I still have my dignity as a man because like I said, I grew up in an era where we just used to put out records about each other back and forth. Now, niggas was dropping records pretty quickly. Kendrick did drop niggas was dropping records the same day. I'll give y'all that. I will give them that. I probably still would have been putting records out to this day. Nah, you want to start some smoke with me? You and Future on the song just popping out the blue. You want to talk some shit? I bet. Watch this. And I'm gonna fuck your bitches. Which is probably what niggas is mad about. And one thing I will say to J. Cole's credit is a lot of people, not just with Joe and Jada, I'm not even saying this about Joe and Jada, but a lot of people that get on the internet and have these opinions and say these things are only doing it because they need the clout. And that's the reason why right now on my merch store, I am selling Clout Cane t-shirts because attention is the world's newest addiction. So make sure that you click the link right here to order your Clout Cane t-shirts. Let's go.
Nobody ever screwed J. Cole's head off the Big Three. The reality is there is no Big Three no more. Because when the Big Three was supposed to engage, only two of them decided to engage. J. Cole engaged, and then he backed away. And so it was two. And then after the two, one reigned supreme, and we know who that was, Mr. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, and like you said, J. Cole bowed out of that battle, right? You're an MC. You're supposed to be ready for any type of smoke. Now, that doesn't take away his pen. It doesn't take away his catalog. It doesn't take away his consistency. But when it came to that battle, when it came to see who was number one during that time, he bowed out.
Now,
and that was a personal decision.
And when he drops the fall off is probably going to be dope. We all know J. Cole can rap his ass off, and he can be your personal favorite. But when it comes to being number one,
and that
no,
but
that's not gonna happen.
Why y'all sitting here acting like people not acting like J. Cole is a part of that Big Three because of him bowing out of that battle? That is a thing. that is actually happening.
Like, no, he's still part of the Big Three. He's just not number one.
I don't think there's no Big Three no more, period. As Kendrick said, there's no Big Three, it's just Big Me. Now, if you just want to be technical and say who have been the best of the last 15 years, yes, that is still the three.
Absolutely.
Yep. That's it. But there's a clear number one. And his name is Kendrick Lamar. And I still got Drake at 2, and then Cole would be 3.
Nah, his name is Crank Lucas because I rap better than all them niggas. I ain't trying to hear that shit. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about this. Do you think that there's any more Big Three? And if so, who do you think should be involved in that? Do you still look at Cole the same? Do you think Kendrick is at the top of the rap game? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.
If I had a machine that could travel through time, I would go back some years with a Mac and a 9, 2 Uzis with a few grenades in my hand, 8Ks, HKs, more Ks than the clan. That's fuck a nigga gonna do against me with a musket. I'm talking about them days they would stone you in public. You probably go back in time to meet Jesus Christ. I'd ask Jesus for help to steal Judas Ice. Amen.
You got music, you got a business, you got a product or service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.